Who is this other Force user, guys?
Who is it?
How did I get the Darksaber? So many questions.
Yes, I'll need you.
So hello everyone and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
So we reached the finale of season 5.
Oh, wow.
This one is called The Wrong Jedi, which we know it's the wrong Jedi. But who is this other, I don't think this person's a Jedi, that was fighting against Ahsoka. She had dual lightsabers, but those were Ventress's, right?
That's right.
She was very skilled. It's not good.
Yeah, so either they're going to prove Ahsoka's innocence and say she's the wrong Jedi, or the wrong Jedi is going to actually come to fruition and who's doing this. I don't know. That's my assumption.
Yeah. Either way, I think that, I mean, for us to know, but I think either way, if they did find out who it was, then that would help Ahsoka greatly, you know?
Definitely, yeah.
I don't
or maybe we'll just see who it really is.
Yeah, or maybe we'll just see it, yeah. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. I don't know. Like, again, we're not reading the description. We know better. And the thumbnail shows Ahsoka looking sad and Anakin looking away, which is not a good thing. I don't like that at all. Her being in custody, and the Jedi, they have to play it by the rules. And a lot of them are doubting Ahsoka anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just not good all around.
That's right. And even as she's, running, she's still getting in deeper and deeper. I mean, yes, they caught her, but where did they catch her? They caught her right in front of the explosives.
Yeah. And even Anakin's questioning things now, too. Like, he doesn't believe that she's a killer, absolutely. But there's evidence now against her. Her trying to run made it worse. But I believe Ahsoka is doing the right thing because it is corrupt. Someone high up framed her. It was too perfect. Having video, no audio, looking like... And someone strangled her witness, the one she was interrogating. So... yeah, not good. So it's too corrupt. It's too much in the inner circle where if she was there, she would have been guilty no matter what. So her running, I think, was a good idea, but it just looks worse and worse and worse. So I don't know how she can find proof because this person is skilled. And again, we thought it was Maul, but it looks like it's a female now that possibly framed her to start because to go to these extra lengths to actually fight Ahsoka as Ventress and to knock her into the bombs was perfect again to frame her and to make her be like, you can't trust Ventress because she's probably like, oh, well, Ventress teaming up with Ahsoka will ruin our plan. So we have to make sure that they never team up again. So that's probably why she dressed up as Ventress to throw Ahsoka off so she couldn't look for other help or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe just to screw over Ventress too because Ventress wants a pardon that Ahsoka promised her.
She does,
not anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there.
And there's two wild cards too. There's this Barriss that who knows if she's involved with this too, and Bo-Katan. I don't know if I know she doesn't have the Force, but I don't know.
I would love to see her again. Yeah, so I don't know. There's just too many questions, and I think we should get into this. I really want to see what happens, but I'm kind of scared to see too.
I know, I do, but I don't
think it's going to be good because the thumbnail, she's sad. I don't even know how she can come back from that, honestly, because it was in the government. Like, it's corrupt. It's Tarkin. It's like everyone has a plan. It's Sidious, for crying out loud. Like, I don't know how.
Yeah, and then how perfect is it to take Anakin away from his Padawan? I mean,
that's right.
And that's also Sidious's plan, right? He manipulated Anakin with Padme, and he probably has to take away all connections so he can have his puppet, So that's probably also, this probably was in the works no matter what anyways, unfortunately. So that sucks. Really sad. So anyways, I would love to get into this, and if you guys want to check out our store, that helps out our channel a lot. So thank you guys. We have our links below, and if you want to give this video a thumbs up, that helps us out greatly as well. And you can check out our Patreon for full reactions, which most videos are a week early on that. So thanks, guys. All your support, we bow to you. You really keep us going. And just you guys subscribing onto our YouTube is amazing as well. We have a great following. We really do.
That's right.
Thanks, guys. All right. Yeah, so we're going into 5:20. You guys ready?
We're ready.
Yeah, don't give up hope, Ahsoka.
I think so. Yeah.
And Anakin.
Padawan Tano teamed up with the deadly Asajj Ventress to find the rogue Jedi who framed Ahsoka for murder. Ahsoka faces punishment for crimes she did not commit.
See, the narrator knows.
Oh, jeez.
The internal Jedi trial would seem biased. Therefore, the Senate asked that the Council expel...
See, it's
found
too
her.
controlled.
Oh, naturally.
Of course.
The council
Yeah.
will act as they deem necessary.
Huh.
Yeah,
Surely
so
we
that.
cannot do what Tarkin suggests.
I understand your sentiment, Obi-Wan. But I am afraid we have little choice.
Jeez.
Politics.
I just don't know what to do.
It's okay. I don't either.
Don't fall. I would be like,
Right. Oh my God.
Serious charges have been levied against you.
You were alone with Lettertermand when she died. Can you explain this?
Someone used the Force against her.
Which brings us to Ventress.
Did she help you acquire the nanodroid weaponry found when you were apprehended?
I fell through the ceiling.
No, jeez.
Clouded by the dark side, these things are, Padawan Tano. Dangerously clouded, surrounding many things in these times.
Oh, yeah.
It is the council's opinion. She will be expelled from the Jedi Order.
No.
Oh, well. No.
Padawan status will be stripped from you.
Oh.
You are barred
jeez.
from the Jedi Order.
Oh, God. She did nothing
jeez.
wrong.
No, she didn't.
I will do everything I can to prove your innocence, Ahsoka. I am almost certain that the person behind this is Ventress. And you know I wasn't working with her.
I thought you said Ventress left before you went into the warehouse.
I'd know her red lightsabers
She's gonna
anywhere.
think.
That sucks up
Well,
for
if that's our only
Ventress,
lead.
too.
Oh, right,
I
yeah.
know what I have to do.
Until
Yeah,
we hear from
and that's good.
Ventress.
If they do find her,
Let's
she can
work on
say
the
that she
defense.
was attacked.
Forgive me if I'm not optimistic.
Yeah, so even if Anakin finds Ventress, why would they believe her, you know?
Yeah. Well, she won't have her sabers. That would
Okay.
be one proof.
Yeah, that's right.
Anakin Skywalker.
I don't know.
I
Is
know
it?
you're behind
Yeah, it
all
is.
this.
Prove it.
Oh. Talk to her. Come on.
Where are your sabers?
Say it's not. She didn't have them.
Don't do that to her. Look, if you want to get answers.
Ooh.
And turn her over to the authorities.
It's not what you think. Yeah.
Whatever bounty was due. My master abandoned me. And that's exactly what you did to her.
I'm glad he listened, though. I was afraid he wasn't going to listen.
Me too.
Then frown.
Good versus evil.
Former Padawan Tano, I ask the court that the full extent of the law be brought down upon you, including penalty of death.
Oh my
No.
God.
Someone came out of nowhere and hit me from behind. Whoever you're looking for has my lightsabers. That's how you'll know you found the criminal. She spoke to someone named Barriss. That's
I had a
why we had
feeling.
to go to the warehouse in the first place.
Wow,
Too
you're right.
willing,
That
too
was in
willing
our
to.
face, too,
I had
and I
a
just
feeling.
didn't think so.
Lettertermand
Called Ahsoka to her cell. Lettertermand was strangled to death by way of the Force. Why would Ahsoka kill Letta? Members of the court, you are prosecuting the wrong Jedi.
And their audio wasn't working, so we don't know what the transcribed.
He's trying to find the real murderer.
He should be looking at you.
I know, this thing keeps
Doesn't
going
make
right
sense.
back, so
Yeah.
You want facts? She did tell them to go to the warehouse.
Mm-hmm. She said, I have a hint for you.
She's the same
How can I
brain.
Yeah, right.
I was told that you spoke with Ahsoka before she was arrested.
I thought I had a clue for her, but I really couldn't tell her anything. Who told you I spoke to her?
Ventress. Ventress thinks someone else is involved.
Who else could it be if not her?
Oh, she's gonna get defensive, see? So it
Oh,
was
so,
her?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he. Oh,
There
She's
it
got
was
him.
her. I had a feeling right from the beginning.
she was good friends with Ahsoka to do that,
Yeah.
and to kill someone, kill many.
Oh.
Is this yet another separatist scheme? Another way to rip
Oh,
the
I
Jedi.
see.
The only thing the Jedi Council believes in is violence.
Well, you just
videotape
committed a
her.
lot of
Look at her,
violence
you
yourself.
Good. Stop. Your surroundings going to go right through the window.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, look, our
Kids
team.
training.
They're the kids that we've seen,
Oh.
Go get him, kids.
right?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
You recognize them? God, if he kills her, there's no
Okay,
evidence,
whoa.
right?
That's right. Just capture her.
Whoa. Yeah.
Good. Knock her out.
No, I
Tie
don't
her
know.
up.
Yeah, just
Oh,
knock
yeah.
her out. That's it. No, stop. Okay. Whoo-wee!
Oh, I hope.
Man.
Wow.
Chancellor.
Oh, good.
I hope you have a reason for
Do they have her with
Yes.
See if he
Good.
frowns. Is he gonna
Oh,
frown?
good.
Skywalker.
Traitor.
Oh,
Yeah, she shocked him, right?
so either way, that's sad.
Oh, that's hard.
Varys?
The Jedi are the ones responsible for this war. That we've so lost our way that we have become villains in this conflict.
I think you're the
Oh my God.
This republic is failing.
That's so sad.
Take her
Oh,
away.
see.
All right, he came through.
Oh,
Good.
good. Yay! Yay. Oh,
I am so sorry. About everything.
Never gave up.
You have our most humble apologies, little Ahsoka.
You have shown such great strength.
This is the true sign of a Jedi Knight.
This was actually
that's
a
good.
great trial.
Back into the order. You may come.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Will she?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Oh.
She's gonna close his hand. It was
Oh,
too long.
Yeah, yeah.
She doesn't want to anymore. Oh.
Oh,
She feels so
jeez.
betrayed. Everyone turned against her so
Oh,
easily.
Wow.
Not everyone, but you know.
I mean, they almost sentenced her to death.
Yeah.
The council didn't trust me. So how can I trust myself?
What about me? I believed in you. I stood by you. The Jedi Order is your life. You can't just throw it away like this. Ahsoka, you are making a mistake. I understand. More than you realize. I understand wanting to walk away from the Order.
No.
she's
We have 2 more
walking away, yeah.
seasons.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
What a way to end
Oh,
it.
wow.
No.
Yeah, she was so hurt.
That was well done.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, well,
Aw.
thank
She's
God it didn't
innocent,
go the
thank
bad
goodness.
way.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no, that was really
God.
good because I was like, I mean, sentenced to death. We know she survives because of the Mandalorian, thank goodness. But I mean, watching it for the first time for many, even though we watch a Mandalorian, we already had that tangent a few times. But I feel like we're more excited and look forward to certain things that we don't know about yet to fill in the blanks. So
Yes.
even though we know Ahsoka survived this because of that show, I still was like worried and like I wasn't sure about the outcome of her being a Jedi. I was shocked. I mean, how about you guys? Like, I was shocked to actually see her leave after she was proven innocent or
That's
proven
right, I was
not
very
guilty.
shocked,
You know,
yeah.
like
Yes, I was shocked
Right.
that she left. But I
She's very
completely
hurt,
understand.
you know?
I mean, I'm sure we all
So-
understand her reasoning. And maybe she
Exactly.
just needs a while. Maybe she will come back after, she
I know.
finds.
She's got to.
I hope she can.
Gotta
I don't know
rethink it.
if it's something where you can be like, "Hey, I'm ready to join you guys again," and
Yeah,
they just
like
shake
they
hands
can,
and it's
like
fine.
she can forgive them. Yeah.
Or if it's like a rule thing where, you have this opportunity to come back, which she was screwed over in the first place. So I don't know if she could just come back whenever she wants. I hope she can. We have 2 seasons. I'm trying to bank on that. It was so sad to see her walk away. That was really hard to walk away from Anakin like that. She has to find herself. Like, she's a wonderful person. Like, she is a great Jedi. Even they were talking about it, the council and... want her to stay, but I don't blame her for leaving because, they were trying to do the right thing, but it shows you how out of control things get. Like, someone deep, it was really deeply involved that, sadly enough, it was Barris. Like, that shocked me.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
right.
and for her
Feeling it might
reasoning
have
is
been
so beyond
at the beginning.
comprehension.
At the beginning, I thought it was Barris, and I said, maybe not, but I had a feeling she.
Yeah,
I know you guys were saying that, and I was like, I just don't think so. I'm like, I mean, because that was in her face a little bit, but I was like, she's always been so kind to Ahsoka. She really cared about her, and I'm trying to think back to a few things that she was saying to Ahsoka and something about her master, and I want to say she was spiteful a little bit, but I can't really remember. So if you guys can, remind us to see what was said there, like any hints that they gave us before. But I was so naive to think like, oh, well, they're great friends and they fought well together. They almost died together, a few times, a couple times from what I remember, and, being buried underground and almost frozen at one point. And, they were really close. And for her to be that person, it would make sense to have that contact. And she told them to go to the warehouse. But even then, I just didn't want to believe it. Just to be that corrupt and someone that close to you. But for everything to just turn to Ahsoka, I mean, you could really break apart evidence, and you have the council that's all, or like you have Palpatine and all of his group involved, and of course they're going to really just make it sound the worst in tunnel vision and not look at any other evidence. It's about facts, but we're not looking at facts that she fell through a freaking ceiling. And
and they're not even going through like the video, the audio wasn't working. What was the conversation?
And not only that, but even the action, like she's doing this, but I mean, maybe it was just for us to notice more because we know she was innocent, but she looked panicked. It wasn't like a, like usually when someone's strangling, it's like the angry, not the holy crap motion, because that would totally be in court. Like, okay, well, what did she look like doing it? You can't really see her face, but again, that could have been just for us to see that she was panicked and she wasn't doing the proper motion. I mean, okay, maybe she lost it and went manic and just like killed that way, but it wasn't the normal aggressive way to do something. So not to even consider that, but that's why, because they already have a plan to get rid of her. So they're not looking at all those other details. And for the Jedi to have no control over it, we're going to do it military style.
Well, they have, and unfortunately, Tarkin made it sound like it's a political thing. Like, you can't put her on trial because you're also Jedi. You have to be impartial. So their hands are tied. They can't do it.
Yeah.
So that was a political thing. But going back to Barris, like there were little hints, if you remember, like, oh, don't use the Jedi
communicator
responder. We can't talk on that. So she crushed it, but that would leave Barris in the connection too. So the Jedi would find out that she talked to Ahsoka. So she was really covering her own tracks as opposed to, and she turned it around to, covering Ahsoka's tracks.
Yeah.
And then she thought she was just talking to Ahsoka and there was no one around. So that got her, pegged too. So it was the little breadcrumbs here and there. And then she tells her, oh, go. There's a hint at, 1315. Go there.
That would make sense, because that, even her saying that, I still wouldn't connect it, because I told myself.
She was too sweet.
We did quickly mention, although you were kind of convinced, Kim, like when we saw the fighting and her body type, like I was really staring at the body since the face was covered. And I'm like, she does look like Barris, but I'm like, there's no freaking way that could be Barris, and I just couldn't think of anyone else. So I'm like, it has to be someone we don't know yet. But no, it was right in our face.
Fought
really well. Was that insane? She fought very well, and she's a match to Ahsoka, which would make sense.
And I'm so glad Anakin talked to Ventress too.
That was good.
Brought light to it.
That was great.
Good.
We're seeing dark sides come out of Anakin now and again when his emotions get involved. But I'm always impressed, though. He is a good person, and even so, he still listens to a certain extent.
Yes, he does.
And I thought he was going to lose it so much since he was so involved personally with this whole thing with Ahsoka that I was like, Ventress, she gets cocky. She starts saying stuff like she was at the end when she's like, yeah, even you walked out on her. You betrayed her. Like, I was like, oh, crap, he's just going to kill you because he's going to get mad that you would even say something like that. But no, he was good. He listened, let her explain herself, and then he moved on. He goes, well, he did threaten her again. I'm going to kill you if you're wrong. But, that I kind of expected. It kind of made me laugh. But other than that, I am glad he listened.
Yes.
And even going after Barris, I was like, he's going to lose it there and kill her, and freaking Ahsoka's going to be screwed.
And that's going to be terrible for Ahsoka's trial.
Yeah, because then what happens? She gets arrested, and then maybe Anakin would have to break her out, and he's already, unfortunately, we're getting close to him turning, I think. So
yeah, and if he killed her, it's his word, who is a Jedi, against the Senate, and it's not going to work.
Yeah, and she only confessed to him, so
Yeah,
It wouldn't be good at all. I have to say really quick, him battling with that old Jedi that we saw a long time ago, helping because when Ahsoka lost her lightsaber, and then he's training the kids, and we know those kids from before. From that
yes,
nice art.
definitely. Yeah,
so seeing them briefly, it was so cool, but at the same time, I was so nervous because I'm like, I'm just convinced because all the kids, it's sad. I'm smiling because I get, when I get nervous and uncomfortable, I laugh too. And when I'm happy and everything, I just laugh all the time. But anyways, I thought they might be the kids that actually die in the temple when Anakin actually does go full dark and he kills everyone there. So I really hope not, but now they're training at the temple, so it would make sense that they're there when he does go crazy. And going back to the whole tangent with Ahsoka, which initially started this whole rant, but I don't blame her for wanting to leave. I was shocked she didn't go back to the Jedi, but
she was very hurt.
She was, and she was looking down a lot, very hurt, and it took too long. So right when Anakin went like this, I just kind of knew she was going to be like, I'm not doing it. She wasn't happy. She felt so betrayed. Right. So I don't blame her for that at all. And now her leaving also makes me think that Anakin is now losing his loved ones. He still has Padme, but now that's going to get really bad before he turns to Darth Vader, when he fully turns.
Yeah, and he's going to have, even more separation between him and the Jedi Council where, see, I was trying to prove all along her innocence. You didn't help me in
so,
that
yeah,
quest.
he might blame them more because
so now it's coming against even more the Jedi.
Yeah, because even a while ago with Obi, when he changed his identity, act like he died, and Anakin was so betrayed by that, he got angry and yelled at Obi, like, how can I trust you guys, And now, this is another big thing where he's going to be like, yeah, screw you guys. I don't think he's going to... This is another step that's going to make him worse. That's right, and that's terrible. So what's going to happen now? We're going to have split episodes. I hope that's not the end of Ahsoka in this series because she is my favorite character. So I really like Anakin a lot.
She might think it over. It might take a while, but she might come back.
I mean, it's heartbreaking. I mean, you work all your life to become a Jedi.
That's right.
And you have faith and you trust it. You want it. Like she even said, like she wholeheartedly just trusts and I forget what word she used, but not worship, but she really just loved the idea of being a Jedi and she was dedicated to it. So now they betrayed her. They really did. I mean, it sucks. I know politics really got involved there, but to just have someone frame you so easily where she almost died. They almost sentenced her to death. Possibly full extent of the law, and you did none of this stuff, so I don't blame her for leaving. So it was
too quick too. The trial was too quick.
They're pushing everything
no time to collect evidence.
Yeah. Wow. So very, very good episode. Very sad. Again, like last episode, this whole thing is like a movie to me. I'm like, oh
my goodness,
really getting invested and Anakin and Ahsoka at the end really broke my heart because that was the end of a true friendship. I felt like I feel like that might be the end. I don't know. I don't want to say that, but it's good that she's not there, I guess, because when Anakin does start killing people and overthrowing everything, then she's at least safe, I guess, and that's how she survives. Because as we know, everyone on the council dies. They get killed in Order 66. So again, I want to rewatch certain movies, but it might be good to actually go back and just rewatch certain clips of Order 66, as tragic as that is, just to kind of remember, who died. Because I know Plo died. A bunch of them that we've seen have died. Yeah, so insane. I feel like I really feel like it's coming to an end now, but it's a good series. I really do like it. This is definitely my favorite season. And the last few
great
arcs,
season.
What a ride, for sure.
And I'm so glad Padme was representing her.
Me too.
That was very good. Yes, me too.
We haven't seen Padme in so long that I was happy they brought her back in and to do that because they've been close too, and Ahsoka saved her many a times. So I'm glad that she's so good. She's so good at that role.
She is.
Speaking to the people, and and she was right because she's like, well, who would how obvious is it to have a recording and she would just kill someone like that
why would she do it? She's trying to find out.
That's right.
Yeah, it was just too easy of a frame. Why is it? Why do people just blindly believe that that's true? So I like how she brought that up, and so pretty sad. Please let us know what you thought of this episode, guys. I'm sure a lot of emotions were running high, and honestly, not knowing about Ahsoka when this first came out, because there was no future Ahsoka yet. Were you guys afraid that she might die, that they were going to kill off her character at the end of this season? I'm curious, because, like, again, that was the only safety thing I had, where I was like, okay, well, we know she survives this.
Yes.
Right.
Because if we didn't know that in The Mandalorian, we'd be like, oh, crap, maybe she does die.
Right.
You know?
I'm so glad she was found innocent.
Yeah.
You know, definitely.
Yeah, that was good. So she was able to leave there, and
Yeah.
I really wanted to see Palpatine's face, like, like he gets like kind of pouty when he doesn't get his way. Although he's going to get his way, unfortunately, anyways. But yeah, so very good episode. Oh God, Tarkin, I know, having him there, and he even kind of like looked away, like crap. So sad having Barriss actually betray, like that's insane, and yeah, so more for Ahsoka too. Like I just feel so bad for her.
Yeah,
like
too.
she's so smart and yet so innocent, and you just
Barriss's reasoning was just so beyond
yeah
comprehension. It was so bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole idea of the Clone Wars, you know, because it's not just one way, and the Jedi are not perfect. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of, just like anything in the world, you know, like not everything is like very good or very evil.
That's
you have
right.
these middle grounds where people are suffering in different
There's
parties.
a lot of gray area.
Choices.
So she's like,
Jedi
I'm
killing.
representing the Jedi. No, you're doing
Yeah. Well, she might, because she has a different view. Like, that's debatable, too.
She does.
Because she wants to be there for life and everything. But then you have a lot of Jedi also doing a lot of killing and stuff because they're for the opposing team. You know? So there's a lot of gray areas there. It's not just one way or the other. And so that's her point. So I don't agree with her, but that's how a lot of people think in a lot of normal, everyday
You know what?
situations.
That she should have went on her own and did it herself and not, you know, put the pin on Ahsoka.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
But I
It's
think,
cowardly.
like, I know, it's cowardly, and she probably did that just to make it even more so, because Ahsoka probably is
she's
a bigger role, and maybe to impact Anakin, too. Just, I don't know. I really don't know. But, yeah, like, that was a cowardly thing to do. But I just feel like there was more there, that she was trying to make a bigger point or something. But, yeah, so I don't agree with her. Really sad to see this happen. And so can't wait to watch more, guys. I'm going to wait a week. No. No. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Please subscribe, guys. Check out our store and our Patreon.
Bye-bye.
Ring that bell.